God, I'm no different than any mother who had a baby born with Angela's affliction. You know, we spend our whole lives just looking and hoping and watching for a change that you know is against all odds. I mean, a change that you know is just virtually... Look. Look. You saw it. You saw it. What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? You're her doctor. You've been her doctor all of her life. If anybody in this world knows her condition, you do. Look at what she's done. Look at her.
Stephanie, I just don't know what to make of this.
She's never done anything like this before, has she?
No, I suppose not.
You suppose not? It seems to me that it's a very definite and deliberate action on her part.
Look, Stephanie, I think what we need to do here is just keep all of this in focus.
Keep it in focus? Keep it in focus? There's a definite, purposeful movement from a human being who has never done anything like this before in her life? Are we witnessing a change in Angela or not? If we're not, what are we seeing here?
Well, Forrester, what do you say? You have to admit, I thought of everything.
You certainly have done that.
A bottle of champagne, a calendar, and me. What more do you need to pick out a wedding date? We even have a baby to help things along.
You know, any minute I expect your father to come out of that door with a shotgun.
I already thought about that, but he's in Paris.
Is that calendar there this year's?
Of course. If you tell me that you're going to need next year's calendar, I won't consider that a joke.
Then I won't say it.
Seriously. Are you ready to talk about this?
What an incredible day, huh? Damn, I am so high. Hey, champagne. Perfect idea. Let's have some. Unless this is a private bottle.
Well, is that a private bottle?
No. You can have some.
As soon as I finish my swim. Hey, great show. You did a hell of a job.
You too, Thorne. Sorry about that.
Don't worry. He'll get his champagne, and he'll be on his way as soon as he gets out of that pool.
You don't know Thorne.
You don't know me. And in the meantime... What's he doing? Training to swim the English Channel?
Does have a lot of energy tonight, doesn't he?
Energy? I'm burning out just watching him.
I could drain the pool.
I don't think that'll stop him. He'll still be doing that backstroke on the bottom of the pool.
Well, I hate to say it, but Thorne's been known to do this for hours.
Oh, great. Just our luck, huh? Hey, I can't believe it. He's actually getting out of the pool.
That's great.
Your idea of what feels great and mine are like light years apart.
about that glass of champagne? You got an extra glass?
Here, you can use mine.
Thanks.
Thorne, I'll make you a deal. You can have the rest of the bottle if you drink it somewhere else.
Wait a minute. Did I walk in on something?
You might say that.
I definitely would say that.
Something personal going on between you two?
Intensely personal.
Why didn't you say so?
Good manners.
Well, hey, I'm out of here. I'll even leave the champagne. In fact, I'll make sure no one comes down here and bothers you the rest of the night.
Good. You do that, Thorne.
Night.
Good night.
I think you just made his day.
Yes, if there's one thing I'm certain of, no one will be happier than Thorne to see us get married. That would be the best thing for him and Caroline.
No, Eric. No, I'm fine. Of course I understand. Don't worry. I'll see you in a little while. The show is such a success. You know, the buyers and the press are staying so much longer. He's not going to be able to make it here tonight.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yes. Yes, I really wanted him to see Angela.
Stephanie, keep in mind that we still don't know what this is.
Todd, I know what I saw. There was a very deliberate action. That I'm absolutely certain about. Now, why are you being so skeptical?
I'm responding as a doctor. I don't want you to get your hopes up too high.
No, all right. I understand what your position is, but just understand mine. As a mother, you grasp at any kind of hope. And I know you're just trying to warn me and tell me that I shouldn't.
I think we should wait and observe Angela more closely.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I want you to do.
Good. And then in the meantime, I wouldn't tell anyone about this.
Well, I've told Eric.
You have?
Of course, he's my husband. It's her father.
You haven't told anyone else?
No.
Don't.
Why not?
Because it's highly unlikely that what we're seeing here is what you think we're seeing. Stephanie, it just doesn't happen. I can't stress that enough. So until we have more evidence, I wouldn't tell your children about this. It would be very disappointing if things didn't turn out the way we hoped they would.
All right, I won't say anything. But I want you to promise me something. If anything further happens, if there's the slightest change, I want you to call me at home, and I don't care what hour of the night it is.
Of course I will. You know I will.
My beautiful little baby. My little angel. Imagine if this were true. Just imagine. You'd be my miracle baby.
You still don't feel good about this.
No, I certainly don't.
Even after watching Stephanie, the hope, the joy we've given her?
Apparently, you and I view this differently. Where you see hope and joy, I see despair.
Despair.
Yes, despair when she ultimately learns the truth.
But she's never going to learn the truth. I mean, who's going to tell her? Not you, not me. We're the only ones who know.
Don't you think you're being just a little bit naive about this?
You see this as a long shot. I don't, because I know Stephanie Forrester. probably better than you do. And I know how badly she wants me to get better. How desperate she is for any sign that I'm recovering. She's practically willing this to happen. So we're letting it happen. And she's jumping at it.
Oh, yeah, she's jumping at it now. But give her a day or two to think about this logically.
This isn't a matter of logic, Todd. It's a matter of emotion, of the heart. You don't start questioning and analyzing that. You grab it, and you look for hope in it. And with each improvement, you take joy, and you look forward to the next. That's what Stephanie Forrester is doing. And that's what she'll continue to do until I am recovered and living in that house as a healthy, normal member of that family.
Yes, but it's all based on a lie.
So what do you think we should do about it? Tell Stephanie that she doesn't have a daughter? Completely destroy that woman after all she's done for us? Just obliterate her world? We don't have to do that, Todd. In fact, we can do just the opposite. We can give her back her daughter. We can make her daughter better. We have the power to do that. We can do that for Stephanie. We hold the key to her happiness, and we hold the key to ours.
Hi. Where are you going?
I'm going to go down for a swim.
I have a better idea. Inspired by my big brother, no less.
Honey, I'm not really in the mood to drink. Why don't you come down with me?
Actually, I was just down there.
Well, I'd really like some exercise, if you don't mind.
Well, there's just one other little problem, huh? Have you looked out the window?
Why?
Well, Ridge and Brooke are down there.
Well, I won't bother them.
Well, it's just that they're involved in a rather heavy conversation.
Heavy in what way?
Oh, heavy good. Brooke even asked me to please leave.
Oh. Do you have any idea what they're talking about?
Oh, well, I'd say judging from the fact that there was a calendar present, good chance that they're planning a wedding date.
Why do you say that?
What?
That our getting married is the best thing that could happen for Caroline and Thorne.
You don't know why?
Well, I'm curious. How do you see it?
Well, it's obvious, Ridge. Caroline's never going to be completely satisfied with Thorne as long as you're available. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I don't know. I certainly don't want to be the one responsible for holding that marriage together. I also don't see that as much of a reason for me to get married. Would you?
So you think they're picking a wedding date?
I'd bet on it.
Well, she certainly doesn't waste any time, does she?
Would it bother you that much, Caroline?
What?
Ridge and Brooke getting married.
You know how I feel about Brooke.
What I wonder is how you feel about Ridge.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because for you, no woman is good enough for him.
I've never said anything about any other woman but Brooke.
There hasn't been any other woman.
Then why are you putting words in my mouth about how I don't think anyone's good enough for Ridge?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Wait, Thorne, why? Why did you say that?
I guess I'm just really sick of listening to you talk down Brooke.
Oh, because Brooke's your new best friend now, right? Well, that doesn't make her a friend of mine.
Well, you used to be friends. You used to be best friends. Until she started seeing Ridge.
You
know exactly why we're not friends anymore. You know what happened. Now, why are you suddenly implying that it's something else?
This is really stupid. We shouldn't be fighting. We should be celebrating.
Yeah, well, maybe we should be. But we're not. And all of this is because of your friend, Brooke.
Ridge, I would never suggest that you should get married just for the sake of your brother's relationship with Caroline. I hope that isn't what you thought I was saying.
What you said was simply that the best thing for Caroline and Thorne, for their marriage, would be for you and me to get married.
It was an observation. I certainly didn't mean that.
I know
would
what
be
you
the case.
meant, Logan. Look, my point is this. This kind of talk is nothing but trouble. Caroline and Thorne have a relationship, a marriage, and how they choose to handle it is strictly their business. For you or I or anyone to think that our actions are going to cause that marriage to either crumble or survive, well, that's ridiculous. Besides, it's not really fair to Caroline or to Thorne.
Well, I consider myself sternly reprimanded.
Not sternly. If you disagree, then just say so.
No, you're right. I shouldn't have brought it up. Well, I guess I ruined the moment, didn't I?
Ruined it how?
I'm sure the last thing you want to do now is talk about a wedding date.
Look, take it easy. I'm not out headhunting tonight. I'd just like a day or two to check out my schedule, and then, if you're still interested in making some plans, then...
Yes. Yes, I'll be interested, Ridge. Trust me. I will be interested.
Is that what this is all about? Improving our lot? Yours, to be more specific?
I'm sorry you feel that way, Todd. Sure, I want to be a part of that family. I think I've earned it. I've played the role long enough. But it's more than that now. It is.
I know it is.
Can you imagine what it's going to be like for Stephanie the day her daughter takes her first steps? My God, what it'll mean to her, the personal triumph. And the first time I put my arms around her. Think about it, Todd. The enormous effect it'll have on her. And then after all those years, to hear me talk, my first words. These are wonderful, incredible events. They're things we have to look forward to. I know we created them, but they're still so real. Because in every way that counts, I am Stephanie's daughter. You've said so yourself. I even believe it now. It would be wrong, Todd, very wrong to change that now. It would be wrong for Stephanie, and it would be wrong for me. We're going through with this. And the next time that Stephanie comes back here, she's going to see something that she won't believe.
Angela, you're much too involved in this. You've lost all your objectivity. Now, please, just think about what we're doing.
No, Todd. I am feeling too much to think. And so is Stephanie.
Don't underestimate her. Don't do it. We'll both be discovered.
Stop it, Todd. Stephanie is seeing what she wants to see. And what she wants to see is me, healthy and normal. Well, she's gonna see that sooner than she thinks. She loves me, Todd. And you know what? I'm starting to love her too. She is truly becoming my mother.